Yesterday, I taught you about the 100 places part first. In the drawing competition, Varna won the competition because she presented 100 drawing in the school. The other sketches of her friends were also there, but the room was completely covered with the drawing of Vanda in different colors and different sizes. The boys started applauding voice to praise the skill of Vanda. Really, they were bewildered to see such type of skill of Vanda. Really, she had been absent from the school, and so she personally did not receive the prize. And it was expected that she would receive the prize the next day. She didn't came the next day. The friend Maddie and Paddy, they are also anxious about it, because it was considered that Paddy was one of the best girl of the room 13. She also accepted the skill of Vanda. Now they start. Now the second dresses has started from here. The room 13 was crowded with the students of that very school. At the same time, a monitor came from the principal's office bearing a note and handed it over to Miss Masha, who was the teacher there. The students, they are clapping to represent their enthusiasm. As she, Miss Teacher, Miss mentioned, received the letter from the monitor, she read out. She read out twice or thrice and became very grievous. Because the things, the words that had been used in that very letter it was the marks of exclamation. She told the students to take their seat. All the students seated. There was a peace in the class. And such type, and the sound of the feet that was coming from the class earlier was quiet. There was no sound. Even the foot sound was not to be heard. Here, there was a silence, and the behavior, the physical appearance of the teacher showed that she was going to deliver a thoughtful matter. This was the letter written by Vanda's father. Vanda's father, it was written Jan Pentronsky. And he started reading out the letter. She started reading out the letter that had been come, that had been come to her by the through the monitor. In this letter it was written, Wanda would not come to school anymore. Now now they were leaving for the big city to stay in. And in the big city, nobody used the funny name. In the big city, and truly his father's name, Jan Pentos. And such type of names, it means funny names, as it was written, Vanda as Toski. Really, it was a funny name. But in the big cities, such type of names are very local, general. There was a silence in the class. Mrs. Manson took off her glasses, puffing it. She wiped the glass with her white handkerchief, and again she wore it. Her voice was very low. Now, Wadi and Peggy were also there. Maddie was very sincere girl. She started thinking about the letter. He knowingly would harm anyone by such type of by this funny way. Really, her name was long, but he had a skin. And she recalled those days when it means Maddie and Peggy both started mocking at her. Really, in that very Maddie was completely absent. She was not taking interest. Really, it was unfortunate event. Now the period is started. It was a period of reading. Maddie started to finish her work, but she didn't do it because she was very perplexed to think about Maddie, that she would not see her once again in the school. Wendy was very simple, noble girl. She spoke. There it is. And whenever a question had been raised to her, she only answered, he had 100 dresses. And 100 dresses, it means the drawing that she had performed. Really, the event was very heart-filling event it was. When she and her friend mocked her by telling her how many dresses did she had. She thought, young Mary thought that what a smart girl she was, who had drew such type of painting on the white paper. Although she had won the competition, as well as Peggy was also the smart girl. She used to live lavishly. She too became shocked when she heard that she would not come, Vanda would not come, Vanda would not come anymore in the school. Anyhow, Reddy did not complete her work. On the other hand, he looked at the Peggy, who engaged herself in doing work in the class. She thought, Maddie thought, that she would be also grieved for her behavior to Vanda. When the school was over, afternoon, Peggy said, her friend Maddie, that we should proceed for the Vanda's house. That was on the Boggin's height. We should try our best to knock her door and say thank. And she also wanted to make an excuse for her behavior. Maddie also supported. The two girls hurriedly out of the building up to the street towards the Boggin's height. And it was forbidden. It was forbidden for the people to visit this place in the month of November, because this place is damp and dismal. In spite of this warning, they too started their journey to see Vanda, whether she had left the town or not. Anyhow, they realized that they should not vex her by saying foreigners or funny name. Maddie could not answer. There would be only to find out, there was only thought to find out Vanda. To find out. She also wanted to tell her sorry. Yeah. They were determined that they would find out her house. When they came to the height, he realized that the White House may be the house of Vanda. Pointing towards the White House. It was built of the white old leaf. The path was very narrow. No one was able to cross there. The house where she used to live looked shabby but clean. It reminds Maddie of Banda's once dress, her faded blue cotton dress that she used to wear. Really, there was no sign of living life about at the house. No, Maggie knocked the door firmly, but no answer came. They came back in the backside of the house and they too knocked, but there was none to open the door. Now it was clear that Vanda had already left the place and they came back from the height to their respective houses. Now they realized what would be they do for her. Really, Maddie kept the emotion of Banda in her thought. And she decided that she would not vex anyone in this funny way or in the funny, on the basis of the funny name. She described about so many dresses, about the blue one, the green one, that looked like the Christmas tree, and such type of painting was also there. She was thinking about it. She sat on the bed. Maddie sat on the bed and started thinking about the behavior that she had performed with her. She pressed her head. And now, Vanda's painting were all lined up. And after that, she came to an important decision. On Saturday, Maddie spent his time with him. And she was writing a letter to Vanda Pentrosky. Really, it was a friendly letter. And it was already, she wrote about her wisdom and skill. And he also elaborated her idea. What a beautiful painting they were. She also wrote that she was going in a big town she would be admitted in the school. What type of behavior was there in the school or the teachers with you? This letter was like a truly friend. And she wrote, sign there and write the address Goggins White and forwarded it. The time passed. No reply came back. No reply came back. So maybe Wanda had received it. They thought that Wanda was so hurt and angry that she did not decide to reply the letter. And for this, they could not blame her for replying the letter. Weeks went by. Still, Wanda did not answer the letter. Peggy had forgotten all the events, the whole business. But Maddie put herself to sleep at night. And started thinking about the girl Wanda who was standing in the schoolyard and the girls were teasing her. How many dresses have you got? Wanda hardly closed his lips before answering the question that was raised by her friends. Now, hearing this, thinking this, Maddie felt ashamed and decided that she would not tease anyone in future. Now the Christmas came. Wanda Pentowski, the gifted little artist who won the drawing competition, she had written him. He became very glad. The class sat up with the sudden interest and listened instantly. For the next, you will have to prepare for the rest that will be considered on Monday, on the tomorrow.